Hi everyone, it's Heidi from flutterbyheidi.co.uk, back again with another Ferrero Friday project, and this time I'm using the lovely Foil Frenzy paper or card to make a lovely little box which I've adapted from one that I've seen. I've just slided the ribbon off there and it opens up, and you'll see the fun bit about this is that it's all concealed on the side there, so you've really got to, it opens up, but with the cutouts it makes it a really snug box for your Ferrero, and actually it holds itself closed. I just added a bit of this lovely new ribbon that we've got, which is like a copper gauze, and that just, I thought, went beautifully with this sort of tangerine tango foil that we've got, and that comes in a lovely range of, it's craft and foil, and what you've actually got is some lovely other colours in there. You've got Berry Burst, and you've got this lovely, you can see that there, lemon lime twist as well. So that's what I'm going to use for this particular one, and I will do my usual. I will give you the measurements in both centimetres and inches, but they'll both be on my blog as well when I get round to writing them up. So you just need one small piece of card, which is 5.5 by 6.5 inches, 14 by 16 centimetres, and you're going to score the long edge at 1 3/8, 2 3/4, 4 1/8, and 5.5. Turn that, and you're then going to score at 1 3/8, oh, measurements in centimetres, sorry, 3.5, 7, 10.5 and 14. Then on the short side, score again at 1 3/8 and 4 1/8, and that's 3.5 and 10.5. So you'll end up with a grid effect with one piece, this one here, that is slightly shorter than the others. So it's important that you identify that. So pop your trimmer away, and next we're just going to quickly fold and lightly burnish all of those score lines. And then we're going to get our scissors and do some trimming. So on the edge it has this slightly shorter piece. You're going to cut down the side of those first two, and not on the score line, but just up from the score line about 1 centimetre, and notch out. Repeat on the other side, so down the score line for 2 sections, not on the score line but about 1 centimetre away, and notch out. And while this is flat, just use a corner rounder to round those corners just to finish it off. Now you're then going to go to the other end and just come down the score line either side, and again create that tab for our closure. So just cutting about 1 centimetre and notching out. Okay. So you'll end up with a piece of card that looks like this. The next thing you want to do is take a ruler and a scoring tool. If you've got a steel edge ruler, obviously that is better because it just gives you a crisper line. And from the centre of these to the outer corner, just score on the diagonal. And repeat on the opposite side, I should have said. So you've got 2 score lines. Just fold those. Now this is where you're going to need a circle punch, because if you just fold them as they were, you wouldn't get them folding together, they'd be pushed to one side by the Ferrero. So what we need to do is just cut a semicircle out of those. So I'm going to use a 1.5 inch punch and just line that up on the middle and punch. and do the same on the other side. So line it up in the middle, punch like so, and then we're ready to stick our box together. Now I'm going to use some red tape, as I've said before. When it's box construction where it's moving, I just find I still tend to go back to my red tape, although obviously I do use fuse a lot of the time. In fact, for a lot of my projects, it's only box construction where I just like that, particularly where it's a moving box like this. If it's a static box, I use fuse, but if it's a box like this where there is a kind of a element of movement, I just prefer that extra security of the red tape. So once you've put the tape on those 4 edges, you literally just line them up like so, folding those tabs in. And the foil really does all the hard work for you. If you've got a lot of boxes to make, then this would be fabulous. You can make them in all the different range of colours. But you know, you would get a lot done quite quickly. You get a bit of production line going. So there's our basic box. So all you need to do now is pop your Ferrero in, because as you close that, you'll see it goes like so. So pop our Ferrero in, 1, 2, close in. Don't close it just yet. Just use a this is the 3/4 inch punch notch. Then you can put your Ferrero in, and that will just fold beautifully in there, and look at the neat finish you get. And then all you need to do, I'm actually going to wrap a lovely piece of this beautiful new ribbon. Now this ribbon, see here, lemon lime twist ribbon, is a lovely cotton ribbon, and it comes in all the new in colours, and it ties fabulous knots. So in this instance I'm just tying a nice flat knot, which I can then trim like so. I've got a small scrap of card here, and the sentiment I'm using is one from a lovely new stamp set called Beautiful Bouquet, and that has beautiful flowers in it, which comes with matching die cuts. And if you punch that out with the 1 1/4 punch, then just take a scrap of lemon lime twist card and punch a circle with the 1 3/8 punch to go with that. Those layer together. Really nice. It just gives you a nice little narrow border. Pop a dimensional on the back there, and here you have a pretty little thank you box with an unusual closure that holds 2 Ferrero, which would make a lovely little thank you for anybody. Quick and easy. There you go, 10 minutes, and that's going at a relatively slow pace, but once you get familiar you could do a whole bunch of those really, really easily. Hope you've enjoyed making them. Come back and see me again soon. Don't forget, if you need any of the products that I've demonstrated, visit my shop, heidismith.stampin'.net, or as it's July 2017, join with our fabulous July joining offer, where not only do you get £130 worth of product for £99, you get an extra stamp set for free, which is this one here, the Pick Carols of Christmas, and you get some fabulous basics like snips and a bone folder and other goodies. So you're actually getting £190 worth of goods for just £99. Join my Flutter buys, come and have fun with me. You don't ever need to demonstrate, you can just enjoy fabulous products at a discounted price. Don't hesitate to contact me if you want to know more. Bye for now.